everyone, in this video I'm going to tell you what to do with moringa leaves. If you've been watching the channel, the last video was about what is moringa and how to harvest moringa. We also saw how to avoid a silly mistake while cleaning moringa leaves. So in this video, I'm going to show you a very simple moringa leaves recipe. If you are looking to increase your hemoglobin content, this is perfect. If you're looking to deworm your kids or yourself, consuming moringa leaves helps. Is this a vegan recipe? Yes, it will be if you remove one ingredient from this moringa leaves recipe. Okay, now that the intro is done, let's get started. And hey, welcome to Elsa Alchemy. So for this moringa leaves recipe, we need moringa leaves. This video was taken last year during my vacation, and this is my neighbor's tree. The one in our backyard is still a baby tree, so we let it grow sturdy before we start harvesting its leaves. Now, there are two ways to do this. You can either remove the leaves by taking it with the tender stem that is still attached to the main stem. Now, I remember that this is how my mom used to do it, especially if it's a curry with lentils. It's easier to cook down the tender stem in a pressure cooker. So depending on the recipe, you can of course change what part of the leaves you want to keep. Since this moringa leaves recipe is for kids, we didn't want the tender stem. So we just took out the leaves, and this is how it's done. Yes, this is going to take a lot of time, but if you have kids around, you can get those extra hands for help. This would be a good family activity. It had rained the previous day, so there was no need to wash the leaves once again in water. Now on a normal day, we dip the leaves in water and dry it off overnight over some newspaper or some cloth towels, and then use it for next day cooking. Now you can use the leaves just the way they are, but since these are for kids and they are prone to pick out the leaves, we are chopping them down so that it dries up faster when cooked. Once the prep is done, 1/4 or 1/3 cup of coconut is added. Then some pearl onions or shallots or even red onions could be added. Here we have used a half red onion. Now it's a personal choice to add what you like. To spice things up, 2 green chillies are added as well. Meanwhile, get a pan heated up. Now to make this for yourself as moringa leaves for weight loss, then you can make it with ghee or clarified butter. It's a meal on its own. Now here we have used 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil and added some mustard. Once it flutters, then we add the moringa leaves. Give it a quick stir. Couple of minutes. Then we close it and cook it until the leaves have softened or dried out. You should not see any water after we lift the lid. Now, this is where you can stop the recipe if you want it to be a vegan moringa leaves recipe. But today we are adding a couple of eggs to get the kids to eat the moringa leaves. Now you can directly add the eggs and scramble it off. I'm sure this will work even with shredded tofu because eggs and tofu almost have the same texture. If you're getting some value from this video, can you hit that like button? It'll make me so happy, and thank you for doing that. Remember to cook off the eggs depending on your likeness. Adding eggs or other protein can bulk up this moringa leaves recipe, which on its own will be enough for one person's meal. Now serve it with your favorite carb like rice or tortilla, and that's pretty much it. Moringa leaves recipe is done. But if you wanted to know if there are any benefits of moringa, then check this video out, and I shall see you on another one. Take care.